Hi, Dr. Bridget here with another prescription for success. This week's video is going to be about 2 steps that you really need to understand for negotiation. The 2 steps that you really need to understand for negotiation. And this has come from my NLP graduate group. So I run NLP training courses and there's always a lot of follow-up and interaction with me afterwards. So we learn something new every month. And this month's was about negotiation. And I just wanted to pick a couple of things out of it that might be useful for you. So the first thing that you need to think about and be really clear on is, what is your maximum proposal, if you like? So what is it that you can actually justify, and that is the biggest thing that you actually want out of that negotiation? And the second thing is, what is the best alternative to a negotiated agreement? So that's your bottom line, really. So at what point are you going to walk away from this negotiation? So what's the baseline, the bottom bit where you, above it, continue to do the thing, and below it you just walk away? Really, really important. I had a couple of clients since I've done that group, and it was really interesting because actually, if you think about it, everything that we do is about negotiation, and I just used those 2 things with the person in order to get some greater understanding. So the first person was a person that's running a business. He's done a breakthrough with me. We're doing some follow-up sessions, and he's got somewhere in London that it's a company that he actually wants to work a bit more for, and he's humming and ahhing, and he's putting off the meetings, they're putting off the meetings, but really what he wants to do is negotiate. So what his maximum proposition was that he wanted to have a reasonably high retainer, so he had a figure in his mind. He wanted to have 3 contacts a month, he wanted to have 3 contracts a month, and he just wanted to feel passionate about what he was doing. So that was his maximum, that's really what he wanted. So when we talked about his bottom line, actually he probably would be happy, because he's got a lot of other things going on in his career, to have just 1 contract a month, but to still be passionate about what he's doing and actually have some contact with the people that he was working for and some respect. So once he decided that, he could go into that negotiation going, well, yeah, I've at least got the bottom and probably got the maximum, so I'll stay. But if there was no passion, if he wasn't getting any contracts and there wasn't any respect from the company, then he was just going to walk away, and it just gave him that real clarity for going into that meeting. And the second client I had was someone that was thinking about leaving work. She really wanted to leave work. She was in a corporate job. She was a director in the corporate job, and she really wanted to get out of the rat race and do some coaching and generally enjoy her life. And she'd made her decision after doing a breakthrough with me that she was going to hand a notice in. And when she came to do that, they went, but if we give you this and that, would you stay? And it sort of gave her a bit of a wobble. So on her follow-up, it was clear that she changed her mindset completely, because actually before she came, she thought she didn't matter, and now she was standing up for herself and being assertive and actually knew what she really wanted. And she had her values from the breakthrough, and really her bottom line was that unless her values were met, she was going to leave anyway. So we talked about what she really wanted if she was going to stay, what her bottom line was, which was about her values. And she can go into that meeting, which is probably in a couple of weeks' time, going, hey, thank you very much for offering me all that, but actually I'm going to walk away and I'm going to do what I want for the rest of my life. So interestingly, we'll see how that one works out. So if you're having a bit of problem negotiating, if you're not sure of the process to negotiate, then NLP can give you some amazing tools. If you book a free appointment with me, we can start to talk about how I can help you to get better at negotiating, because the whole of our life's about negotiation, really. Okay, so see you next week. Bye.